Middle Eastern Festival coming up. Now, I'm going to tell you something, because I bet that when I said the Middle Eastern Festival is coming up, you went, oh, I love going to the Middle Eastern Festival. You have not been to a Middle Eastern Festival of this size, this magnitude in the city of Worcester in over 25 years. This is big, and it is exciting, and we are glad that a couple of the organizers, Father, thanks for being here, Colette, are here.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, we are excited that you brought all kinds of food as well. Father, let me start before you begin to prepare what we're going to eat here in a moment, and I'm really looking forward to that. Tell me about that, about this Middle Eastern Festival, about the size of it, and when we talk about the Middle Eastern Festival, what's the Worcester population that is, we're talking about Syria?
Talking about Syria, Lebanon, Iraq. It's actually a growing population in Worcester. If you look around, you see new stores and restaurants are opening up. We take pride in our food, and therefore we're bringing you some to try, and we will have lots of it at our festival. But yeah, it's definitely a growing population in Worcester, and we'd like to share that with everyone else.
All right, I love it. Now, this is going to be the biggest Middle Eastern festival that Worcester has seen in decades.
At least 25 years.
No kidding. All
At
right.
least 25 years.
Well, what made you decide to kind of start to pull all of this together?
You know, I'll be honest with you, I'm so inspired by the history of my community. We've been in the Worcester area, started Wall Street since 1902. And so my community, the Syrian Lebanese who came to the U.S. through Ellis Island, they came and they were very proud. They came and they opened restaurants, businesses. They worked in factories, and they wanted to share with a lot of people what our culture is all about. And from there, they just settled in, and we grew, and we ended up at our location on 30 Anna Street, where the festival is going to be, St. George's Cathedral. And seeing all of that and seeing how our community is evolving, it's growing. We have people from different nationalities now. We want to share that with everyone else. We want to share it with the whole city and beyond. So that's why the idea came to mind, and everyone supported it, and everyone's worked so hard to make this happen.
Excellent, Colette. You're part of that group that is working so hard to make this happen. What's your involvement? And we'll get started maybe making some of this food here in a second as well. What's your involvement?
I've been doing a lot of the marketing and logistics with my aunt, who's chairing the whole thing, so it's been pretty great. Everyone's a team effort. Everyone's been awesome. My cousins and brothers are dancing with the teens in the Depke troupe, which is a traditional Lebanese dance. We have cool vendors coming, so working with them to see what amazing things from Syria, Lebanon, Bethlehem, different places that they're bringing all their cool.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I want to hear more about some of the things that are coming up and that your family is involved with dances. Can you describe what's on this plate?
Yeah, absolutely.
For me?
So these are just some basics. We have hummus that everyone's usually famous and love about the Lebanese culture. There's also tabbouleh, which is kind of a salad with parsley and tomatoes, and then kibbe balls, which are meat stuffed with more meat, so who doesn't love meat? And then we have our grape leaves, which are a rice and meat mix. Sometimes they're made with vegetables like tomatoes and rice and make them vegetarian styles. And then the two pies on the side, one is spinach and one is meat. And we're also, I think, doing some cheese pies and some za'atar on
This is just a small sample.
small sample. We have more.
absolutely.
So we have
No,
a
this
big
is-
traditional grill coming in,
Yeah.
and we're going to make za'atar pies on them.
Right
on
there.
the flat top,
everything
right there.
is going to be hot. By
Fresh
the way,
and
I
hot.
should point out, and thank you so much, when you brought this in just now. This is warm as well, so I appreciate. I mean, this is
No problem.
really just, you guys just made all of this
Fresh out of
to
the
bring on the
kitchen.
show. Yeah, thank you so much. So the food is obviously a big part of it. Now you're clearly ready. You got
I'm
the
ready.
apron on. You're
I'm
ready to
ready.
go.
I've been wanting to do this for a long time.
This is part of what we're going to be getting at the festival as well.
Yes. And in addition to the food, I mean, we're going to have our church tours, which people look forward to go into the cathedral and see what the Orthodox Church is all about and see what it looks like. What are the icons, the altar, the colors, and the smell of the incense. We're going to talk about all of that. So we're going to have in the schedule opportunities to go into the cathedral. We have tents. So God willing, the weather cooperates, but we have large tents as well for all of us to be under. We have beer trucks and all this other stuff that we, help make the whole experience nice.
Sure.
Great
And
musicians, some
live
dancing.
music as well.
Yeah.
We have three singers who are coming for live music. And it's a 3-day festival, so it's an opportunity for everyone to be together with kids and their families. Everyone to be together.
And that's a big part of it. So the food, obviously, and the music and the dance and learning about the culture, but just coming together, no
Yes.
matter what our background is, to
Yes.
all be together
Absolutely.
at St. George's. This is fantastic. All right, tell me a little bit about what you're going to put together
So
here.
I'm putting our famous shawarma sandwich together. A lot of people are excited for the shawarma sandwiches. The shawarma sandwiches are just made out of those skewers. They're skewers that spin very slowly so they cook evenly, and we'll have that live right there for you to show, and there'll be a person shaving the meat off. We'll have chicken, we'll have beef. The beef, like this one right here, is actually mixed with a little bit of lamb for flavor and to keep it moist. And then we'll make these sandwiches there available for people to just go in and take what they want.
All right, we got a couple minutes here. How fast can you make a sandwich?
Well, it depends on how fast I can put these gloves on, right?
All right, while he's doing that, tell me a little bit about the culture, about what we might be able to learn about that. I'm fascinated to come and see the altar and everything. I mean, I'm familiar with a Catholic Mass. This sounds like it might be a little bit different
Yes.
than what I had seen.
Just a
So I'm
bit.
interested in hearing a little bit more about that. Now, you would say your whole family's really getting involved in
Yes.
this.
So our family, church as a whole is my family, but it's nice having a lot of my family here from Lebanon and Syria, and just growing up with them and being part of the culture, and enjoying listening to Gregorian chants on Sunday, or coming together and just feasting. And just learning and seeing the icons and all the beauty that's all around us in Worcester and in the church.
I love it. So we've got just 2 minutes here.
So ready to start?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's definitely
so
put that together.
we start by putting a layer of the meat.
These are
Then,
my favorite, so you're
then
gonna
we'll
get a
put
great
some
taste.
pickles.
Yeah.
And then we take some onion. Now some people may not want onion, and they decide on that.
No, we must have,
must have onion. I agree.
everything that traditionally goes into it.
Absolutely. So
That's
everything
what
I'm
we're
putting
gonna-
on is
yeah,
what you would have
that's what I'm gonna
traditionally.
have.
And then
love it.
you put. So I always wanted to do this. May I?
Oh, yes.
Where you just
Oh, that was very nice. Very
that.
nice, artistically done.
and then add a little bit of the lettuce. And this is tahini sauce, which is sesame oil, and then it's mixed with. I can't tell you.
It's a
The
secret
secret
sauce.
ingredient,
it's
the
a-
secret
It's
a
sauce.
liquid
secret.
gold. That's all
But
you
this
need to
this
know.
really makes it, and you pour it on top.
Wow.
And then you roll this. And then I'll take
Okay.
foil. This will be hot when you get it
Wow.
too.
Yeah. No, this is fantastic. So listen, obviously you found, and we just have a minute left, and this looks absolutely delicious. You found your calling, and I'm glad that you guys are putting this on. But clearly there is something deep inside you that might want to open up a sandwich shop.
If I was not a priest, I would be in the restaurant business. It's something I've always loved, something I
love
did
it.
when I was younger.
I love it. This is great. 30 seconds. People just need to show up. What else do we need to know in 30 seconds?
Just come, have fun, rain or shine. We have tents.
Bring the
We
whole family.
Bring the whole family. Lots of activities for the kids. June 7th to the 9th at St. George Orthodox Cathedral on 30 Anna Street.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for
Thank you
going
again
to
for
such
having
trouble
us.
to be able to prepare all of this food. I cannot wait to taste it.
All you.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely reaching for that. Thank you again, and thank you as always for joining us right here on the Hank Stolz Experience.